Good morning. Welcome back to the best of the best light and love practitioners of love and light. I'm putting on my chastity belt again because that was I was even laid out again, knocked out last night too. I think it was for my own protection though. Now that I'm, realizing it, I think it was for my own protection because a lot of things were going down. I didn't realize until this morning when I reviewed at least the playlist of last night's stuff. So, I mean, I got a free coffee, iced coffee, and that whole thing, it was just just sat, I forgot about it. Everything was defrosted because I had it in the freezer, and when you have things in close proximity, the cold should remain colder, and everything thawed out. The crazy thing, I know that there's a lot of energy here, on my altar and all of that, is because things that should stay normally frozen, if I just get it out of the freezer or whatever, it should stay intact for a while, but things defrost so quickly on my altar and around me in this room. And so I know that there's a lot of activity going on that is beyond the line of sight. There's a lot of energies coming through. So, anyway, I can't, for me, it would be, premature to, or it would be, dumbing things down to say whether they were good or bad, to put an official label on it. So, I'm refraining from doing so. But in the meantime, it's just something that I'm noticing. And just kind of keeping tabs on. Because my room is not it's not super hot in here or anything. In fact, it has some cold. That's how I know, temperature-wise, whether there's positive energy. How do I say it? Well-intended energy and dark energy. That's how I know. So, what do we want to say here? Yeah, so I got confirmation. Okay. Angels of light and love, I welcome you in to direct and protect these messages, my chakras, my auras, my space, my work, my abundance, and that of the best light and love crew here and now. We rebuke all energies collectively who come in as false, deceptive energy, bullshit energy. Okay? Okay, I think that's all that needs to be said there. Yeah, okay. So, we're gonna do, we're gonna revive that, pick a card, pick a pile reading, from archive, after I do this, after I get settled in. The inner child must play today. Okay? Requirement. Okay, it's a turnkey. The simple effort of doing so, engaging in such activity, will be the turnkey. Okay? That's what I'm... Oh, did you see that? Whoa. Yeah, that's for real. Thank you for the confirmation. You saw that burst of light just change for a sec? Oh, hey, look at you, early bird. How are you today? Okay, so, group 2, pile 2 is in effect. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Some housekeeping later, that's for sure. Okay, so picking up from there. So you're happy this morning? Good, good. Woman of the world. Okay. So, this is fame. This is closure of cycles. This is seeing things through. This is, oh dang, where did that come from? Holy smokes. I was looking for my bananagrams that I now have hung up on the side of my bed. Oh, dude, things are falling. Okay. Chicken Little. No, my tape measure fell off the side of the bed. Dude. Okay, so I was looking for my bananagrams. This fell unexpectedly. I think things are balancing out. Like the divine is measuring things for us. Oh, there's plans. There's plans brewing. Okay, so what do you have planned for this lovely Sunday? I think I'm gonna go to the beach, but I'm not feeling too great about my physique, but I'm gonna feel as best as I can possible and not let it stop me. And I wasn't gonna say anything about it, but because like there's like crazy people sometimes. So, but it's fine. Like I have got my chastity belt. I am armed. I'm geared. I have protection. So, anyway, I have an art history class. Ends at 12 tonight, so just trying to handle that final. Oh, you have a final? Oh, wow. Art history? That's great. I don't know what to say. Is it like a regular history exam? You know, I would find it more interesting. You get to explore the mindset and the techniques, the inventive capabilities of fellow artists. That's cool. I think that part of it was kind of like when I was in college and wanted to explore that avenue, but I wasn't quite supported in those endeavors. So I couldn't really do that. But that was the only thing that was like, I just want to have a hands-on experience. Don't shove me into another niche but you know, it's important. It's important to learn about your predecessors that excelled in different avenues, that paved way, and you know, so it's good. I love the class of the content. I do not like the deadline and tests. Of course. Okay. Well, that should drive you forward. That's great. Well, good luck. Okay. What cards are we going to use today? Okay, so well, we have Women of the World, okay? So things are coming through. I don't know how they're gonna work out, but they are. Like I've seen all the signs. There is no way that I have like I'm channeling in blasphemous, dark, you know, decrepit, you know, energies. If I've seen, you know, my support crew come in, you know, all that's happened so far, so powerful. I've never seen anything like it, never heard anything like it. And the last, when I was putting away the cards from last night, I saw, gosh, I do like some final channeling just to get things in order. And that's excellent because it's like practical housekeeping where you turn up with other insights, or at least I do. And it was beautiful. Like I almost like had a tear in my eye. It was so sweet. Anyway, I'm going to have more supporters. No, I already have them in progress. So that's excellent. And it's not all about just like, you know, me building up, you know, the team or whatever, but it's great that, the impact that I'm having is helping open the eyes and uncover certain energies that are BS. So mitigating losses. I like it. How could you not? I'm not just doing it for myself, but for others. I love it. So we're going to get the Fae energy. Okay, I'm going to feel it out. There we are. Celtic Fae. Tarot, the Celtic Fae. Using the woman of woman of the world. Oh my goodness, woman of generosity, maybe even. Header card. Okay, so we cut this King of Wands into the Four of Pentacles. Ooh. This player is about to they're going to take accountability for what they've done. Do you understand? This is Goddess Kali in Fae energy. Like, with the snowball effect. You see that? She's getting ready to throw down. Thank you, Goddess Kali. I love it. Okay, so what's popping? On the top is Six of Wands. This is the victory dance. I get to do the victory dance for sure with what is this? Thoth? Yeah, Thoth is the Egyptian god. Thoth is a scribe as well. I love it. I love it. This is good. The dark horse wins. David, not Goliath, wins. Do you see that, the big hand? I'm stomping out, like, it's almost like stomping out their magic. Energy centers, hands, yes? Lovely. I love it. Okay. Here we go. All right. So, now, Mr. I must ask, before I really invite you in, do you consider yourself of light and love? We're going to pause here for as long as it takes. Truthfully speaking, are you of light and love? I must ask. Oh, you exited? You'd like to think so, but do you know so? I'd like to think so is not an answer. It's I'm going to hold you over. Response. You've got to know so. You've got to know what your intent is. Because I have no shame kicking anybody out. I definitely do by my intentions. Okay. Acceptable. That's an answer. Okay. I like it. I was like, this dude may be very offended by my approach, but let it be so. You know, it's a direct question. Why, after last night, I have the right to ask. I have the right to a firm answer on that. To let it be written, because whatever you say is going to be heard by the divine. Anyway. So who's your favorite artist? I know you can have an array. There's different genres, but like, what's your flavor flav? All right, so going to ask Spirit. Current energies to look forward, kick off this week. Okay, being the woman of the world, let's capture the week in a snapshot. We have Six of Swords opened up to the Moon card. Laying ish to rest is patting that down. So it wasn't when I was trying to figure out what that thing was in her hand, it wasn't like a tenderizer. I mean, it could have been a tenderizer, but it's a mallet. So it's going out and with the intention to just chill. Absolutely solidifying those intentions. Laying ish to rest. It's magic in its most practical form in the minor arcana. Manifestation of calmer waters. You know, when there's a lot going on and you set the intention to just chill for a sec and trust in the divine, your team, then it you're meeting halfway. It seems so simple, but and you know, it's not like doing the most. It's not like going extra. Because, like, it's too many hands in the pot at that time. Like, confusing things. Like, you're just caught up in the middle of all that activity. The divine says, just chill. Find a place to just chill. Be, determined about it. You know, do you see that big stomp? Like, I'm going to do this. And meanwhile, our divine team is laying Ish to rest. Letting things marinate. Letting people who need to fall away 6 feet deep, marinate in their own Ish. Manifestation. I like it. Okay. So we have some spiritual thug energy around us. I love it. Or at least around me. I can be very sensitive and thrown off by energies. So although my intentions are good, for my actions tend to be out of vulnerability sometimes. What do you mean by that last part? Bottom of the deck. King of Swords in reverse. Are you saying that you tend to be manipulated at times? Is that what I mean? Another card flipped. 3 of Cups and King of Swords again in reverse. Do you get enticed by oh goodness, by other energies that are, you know, very manipulative? Because it's kind of showing that. 9 of Cups, 4 of Stones. Do people try to dominate your energy? Or is it vice versa? Because the cards that are showing, still thinking about that one. But like, it's 3 of Cups. Like, the energy is live here. It's 3 of Cups. This is celebration, kind of like shits and giggles sometimes. And then the King of Swords popped in again in reversal. This is like mind tricks, mental, like mind control. You know, these are people who are extremists within their lies, kind of like Machiavellianism. What is it? Machiavellianism, something like that. And then Knight of Swords was right behind it, but what really showed was the Knight of Cups, satiated. Oh my gosh, yeah. And then the 4 of Stones. So this is like ownership. This is Goddess Kali coming in again. Something about feeling good about your consumption and needing accountability for it, or like direct accountability for it. Like you get what you pay for. Oh my gosh. They said that, something about your energy. That's what they said. Don't shoot the messenger. You might not know really 100% what that means right now. Yeah, that there was a flicker of light for sure. But that's something to chew on. Excuse me. Especially with my throat getting all like that. Okay. Oh wait, what's going on here? Gee, what is going on here? Let me just put it back. Okay. So we've assessed those things. Okay. So moving on. Chilling out. Setting the tone for this week. It is the close, basically, of March. Ace of Cauldrons. I'm hearing March Madness. Goodness. Close of March Madness. Ace of Cauldrons. The magic is pouring out. This is the Victory Cup. Gatorade, except it's a for sure magic. Not just a brewing, but spilling over. Coming into fruition. Seven of... Okay, these three are showing up. So 7 of Cauldrons in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse, followed by the 10 of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Oh, because I spoketh the trutheth. 10 of... Alright. It's loud, though. This is like positive voodoo energy, it looks like. Oh my gosh, for sure. We're bursting people's bubbles. Like, there's counteractive energy when it comes, at least I can speak for myself, that there's reverse whistleblowers. Okay. I've got to say that I've noticed people coming up out of, like, the woodworks. It doesn't seem like the woodworks because they have, like, 10,000 likes and follows or whatever, views. But that's all bot, generated. That's, like, people who are, that's bullshit. So, anyway, they come in with their face on the screen, like you haven't seen them before or whatever, and like, I stopped watching tarot. Go find out why. Like, find the reasons why I stopped using this, or like, don't watch tarot. It's like 2020 something edition. What do you call it? Holy crap, it's so ridiculous. Like, news flash down. And they have like these respectable faces, almost like a younger Martha Stewart. But like, it's hard for me to say it so bluntly because it makes me sound like a racist, but it's not. It's noticing how culture breeds in these ideas, implants them into your brain, like the aesthetics of what should be trusted and what shouldn't. And so they use this, like, what's historically speaking, like what's valued as like a white girl and aesthetic, and how that clearly attributes, like, infers success or something that's trustworthy. So you see, like, these blonde hair white girls that are coming in like tarot, and it's ridiculous to me. That's coming up on my feed. So people, there's like counteractive energies of like trying to convince you that, like, this is not the truth. You have tons of stories about that. Oh, yeah, you're laughing about it because you know what's freaking true. People who can laugh about stuff, like the best comedians hold, like, the absolute truth. They honor it in a way that, like, it's funny, but it's also not funny. So, it's like the salvaging grace of, like, what juices can you salvage out of this lemon? And the multi-purpose of it. So, yeah, so you know. But it's crazy. Like, I just kicked them out of my feed. I mean, I left them there for a little bit because I'm like, there's no way that I have, like, idiots coming up into my like feed watching my videos. Like, there's no way. Like, the intellect of somebody that's purposefully dumbing themselves down, like, or not incoherent, like, bullshit. Like, I know that even, let's be honest here, dark energy are so intelligent. They just got misled, okay? they have some bad habits that fall into the extremist category, okay? But they're definitely not, they're not idiots, they're not dumb. They're definitely the polar opposite of that, okay? So, there's no way that, like, if I left that on my feed, that people are going to be convinced, like, oh, you know, she has so many more views, she has so many more likes and follows, and, you know, based on that thumbnail of, like, that face, like Gerber baby face, that people are going to get convinced. And even so, if there is that small ratio fraction of those that believe that, go on and take them. Go on and take them. Sure, process of elimination. But it doesn't bother me. It's just, I just noticed it. So the more I speak out on this truth, tied to like secret, what do you call it? What do you call them? Secret societies and the imbalance of wealth, etc., whatever, distribution and chaos, like under, you know, behind closed doors, dirt under the rug, all of that. That's when, you know, those people come out of the woodwork. So anyway, now that I did that, people like banging on their own drum, like trying to find the tune, find their own pitch. I'm like, no, I'm bursting their bubble. You see? Needle and thread. What is it? But it's Mary Poppins. A needle pulling thread. La, a note to follow. So, it's like they're moded. Tea, a drink with jam and bread. That'll bring us back to, you know, all of that. So anyway, I'm hauling in the bag. I'm not working in the bag. It's now about hauling it in. I don't need to haul ass anymore. I don't need to do that. That's what they're saying. 7 of Cups in reversal. You know, like, you know, like in those, like ghetto games where, like people are playing checkers or dominoes and then like they turn up the board, like they kick it over and because it's bullshit, you know, whatever. It's like calling bullshit. Like, it's not just walking away from it. It's like, this is preposterous. And then so that we're turning over all of these cups. Like, no. You're going to try to feed me that? Those are not all of the answers. My final answer is a nope. No can do, no want to do. And then you generate your own. Because you know what? All those answers are just like dead ends, dead ends, dead ants. Stomp, stomp, stomp. And then they scatter like, where are the lines? You know. Where do I follow? Do you know where to go? Do you know where to go? Mass hysteria. Because I already got it. I love it. I love it. Bottom of the deck. What's the secret sauce? Yeah, 8 of cauldrons. 8 of cups. It's like, no thanks. No thanks. No. I'm going my own way. Fleetwood Mac. That's what's happening. Oh, what's going on here? 13. Oh, wait, no. 8. It's strength in reversal. Again, we have, like, do you see? The wool is being spun right there by old witchery. So, being that we have the needle, and they have the thread, we're going to resource what they've got going. We're going to mend some ish. You know, like, what is it? In making antibiotics or, you know, you have to use that, like, bullshit energy in order to turn it around. So, I like it. It's good. Knight of Wands in reverse. Why is the Knight of Wands in reverse? That's like kind of a lack of confidence. That's player energy. Like on a very like 20-year-old scale. Not saying anything about you. I mean, maybe I don't know. I don't know you. I'm just saying. This is the energy here. Okay. You understand it or you don't. So Knight of Wands in reverse. It's a Magician in reverse. It's working on our magic, but there's also a reality that there are players that are foul within their usage of their gifts. Abusing their energy. Manipulation. Player. 3 of Wands. Ships are coming in. Manifestations are unfolding. It's on the horizon. We can see it. 3 of Wands. Why is that like that? That's weird. All I've got to attribute to this is that this is an end of old times. Cut through. What do we have here? King of Swords in reversal again. Mind manipulation. Mind control. What's behind that? Knight of Swords again. Headless Horseman. It's like the Death card though. Moving quickly. 13, Death. Okay. Someone's in for a very, very rude awakening. There might be some burials. Let me tell you that. But yeah, following that, this is very, very, very aggressive energy coming through for the King of Swords in reverse that it cut through. And there, right before it, is the Ace of Swords. The truth is going to bite them. Not just bite them in the ass. It's going to bite their asses off. That's what's happening. Okay? So, that's it for that. Woman of the world is protected. Thank you so very much. I appreciate it. Okay. Do we have any cards that we want to solidify with that? I think that's good enough as it stands because I got some ish to do. So, what do we want to do here? I'm going to pull from this deck, and I cut one more. King of Swords again, in reversal. Somebody seriously fucked up. This is the 3rd time it has shown itself. Somebody fucked up. They're going to pay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. I'm going to use that card, okay? As a header to this Bananagrams messaging. Because I'm not really focused on their energies. I'll give that up to the divine. Oh, yeah. You see, this is the Page of Pentacles. That is the protector of, you see all of these sheep in the background? Their wool has been, shaved off. So back to that energy where the wool is being spun, that which was taken from the collective, I'm going to transmute and transfer into, I'm figuring out what to make of it. Excellent, I love it. Woman of the world does the job again. Okay, H, oh shoot, 2 fell down there, or 1? Was it just 1? Give me a second. I. So, some of you might have some affiliation with Hawaii, or it's just saying hi, hello. But number 1, we should buckle up for this ride. Because We're also like building together. That's a unification of bricks and mortar. We're building something here. Okay. Which takes a little pause. Just like, shh. I like it. I like it. All right. ULXLEONSIANORTITID. Okay. Yeah. Something about building something like extra large. So we have Tina, Trina, Dina, Lydia. That's the first time I think I got Lydia here. Niles. We also have Lions. Aaron. Arnie. Sandy. I think that's the first time I've had Sandy with an IE. Shrine. Stan. Sean. Lisa. Serena again. Holy smokes. Tony. Rena. Risa. Hillary, but with an IE, not a Y. Lion. Siren. Nell. Irene. Iris. Zena. Han. Oh, I have to show you. Give me a second. I have this thing that I got for... Oh, you have your mom's name in here? These are hitting today. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad. It's, you're here for a reason. Your guides, want to work with you. So let me show you something that I got. Don't mind my stubble. Oh my gosh. Yay. I'm human. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I brought this to my last job because at the very tail end, I was determined not to get stuck. And I thought it was perfect because I would always have my tea there, even if it was a hybrid of tea and coffee to wake up. So let me just show you what that looks like here. It's funny. It's Han Solo, determined not to get stuck. Even if it requires a little saving. On my team. Coordination. It's coordinated. Okay. But we have Hans here. Hans or Han. Okay? Shrine. We have the Grand Shrine here. That's judicious. What else do we have here? I was going to ask you what your mom's name is, because I missed the synchronicity of it. There's no timestamps here, but it's okay if you don't want to put that. That's funny because you mentioned that not all evil people start off that way. Yeah, and I immediately reminded me of Darth Vader. Yeah, for sure. Dude, we even have the spelling of Darth here. Insanity. Darth seems to be a repetitive force in here, and also Han in more recent times. You know. Who else do we have here? Exist. Exit. So we're thinking also about our exit plan. Yeah. Definitely. Shining in our exit plan. We also have, I almost had Shiloh here, but there's only one H. Sled. There's somebody's name is Niles. I don't know why, but that's here. Shire. The Shire is safe, or it was safe, you know. Oh, okay. Well, it's without the Y. Okay, it's with two I's, but still, this is a collective, not collective, but a timeless reading. So, trying to be 100% truthful here, but yeah, still anthro. So anthropology. Okay. Historically speaking, the study of historic and even current comparable behaviors, cultures. You know. I always found it to be interesting. That was another alternative route that I was going to go in my studies. I just found it definitely interesting, the applications of it. Oh my gosh, I could not take this off this morning because there was some swelling, and so there were other energies that were doing magic on me yesterday. And I think I know who, because of the swelling. I'm trying to siphon my energies. I don't like it. Okay. Anyway, we have throne. It is important we recall our divinity. And we have, I almost said reservations. No. Our divinity is like, we have a special place designated for us. It's not just VIP, it's exclusive to our placement. Yes. What do you call those things that like poke at you in a thorn? Oh my god. Thrown like the whole like it's kind of like some sort of like divination dyslexia there for a second. But thorns, yeah, there's something like instead of it being like a crown of thorns, it's a throne of thorns almost. So it's not the it's like the symbology behind it, not the pain associated with it. I mean, in different facets it is, but it's more like regarded by like Jesus energy, basically. I see slander too. Yeah, from slander for sure. Distant. Yeah, there's like bullshit energy coming from a distance. And it's wonderful because we've already manifested that too. We've created distance with those individuals. Wow. 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 Lund. Somebody's last name is Lund, or Lund. Anyway. Stand. Oh, that means that we also have a podium too. It's not like we're always sitting down. No, when we take a stand, it's behind something substantial. There's a formality behind it. Very much purposeful. Soil. We're planting seeds. We're regenerating the soil. You know, like, we're conductors, okay? Talking about the podium, the stand, okay? What is it? Electromagnetic type of energy when in planting, you have a stick and then you have like copper coiled energy around it to refuel the soil. So that's us. I'll speak for myself, but for sure, that's what this means here. Soil. Okay. Unix. Someone is talented with like techie stuff, techie programs, coding, something like that. But we have UNIIIXL here. Yeah, somebody is extremely talented within their coding, programming type of stuff. Very much a techie. Because, like, dude, I is expressed 3 times and then XL. I was called to read it out like that. It was just like with ease. I could have said UNIX and then IIL or something like that. Oh my gosh. If I did it Unix and then it's the last 3 are ILL, it's saying it's telling me to format it as ILI. You know what song that is? That's Troy Boy. That's I Like It. We have a secret admirer here. Oh my gosh, this is like love letters. Like back in the day in high school where they would you like fold a letter, pass it or whatever, but it's an airplane and you shoot it on over, and it's like that. Oh my god. Somebody is very, very like enamored. That is really, really good with coding and programming. That's insane. So, but definitely we have the Excel right there. That's insane. What? Okay. Dude, I'm sweating. Somebody is like I'm sweating. That's somebody that's channeling their energy. That's their energy. I mean, there's something synonymous about it. Like, I'm not making fun of them. This is because, like, I understand that energy too. So, duh, you know? Okay. So, what? Lit. So, a throne is lit for sure. Run. Hey, you conked out at the very end of the reading yesterday. What happened? Or sometime it was weird. All of a sudden you disappeared. You didn't even say goodbye. What the frick is that? What is the truth behind that? Lynn? Inri. Yeah, we totally have Jesus energy here. Definitely. I have Jesus is with me. Because INRI, that's on the cross, on the crucifix. This is a sign. And it's sharing the same aura as I've never had this before. Total Jesus energy here. That's insane to me. That's insane. Lux. But it's just UX. Lux. There's no E. Give me a second. XI lit, so that's 11. That's a justice card. Ooh, justice is here. I mean, it could also mean strength if you kind of swap it over, but it's justice. Justice is coming, which, you know, being that we have the, what do you call it? The Ascended Masters. We have Master number 11 here, okay? And it's all going back to the U here. That's what's left. But let me see if it fits in anywhere else. U O. Yes, we owe it to our ancestors. Excuse me. Yep, that's confirmation. Okay. Mini magic. Okay, let me show you. So as we can see right here, oh, you can see my belly. The belly of the beast. Excuse me, I had a lot of fast food yesterday. Okay, I might have to like X this out. Oh my gosh, I did not want to show. That's okay. But hold on, I gotta make sure that I'm not showing anymore. Goodness. All right, so UO. See, I changed my ring. Okay, UO here. You owe it to the ancestors as far as soil. Yeah. So this is like coding a little bit, like just short talk, being resourceful with our letters here. But you owe it to the soil, like as far as conductor taking us down. So we owe it to our ancestors. And Jesus energy. We got right there. So very interesting. You have not answered multiple questions. Do you understand that? With questions geared outside of a multiple. Noah is in here too. Yes. Noah's Ark. Oh, so you have some background knowledge there. Okay. Yeah. So it's getting to know all sentience. And to speak for and help protect its livelihood. Yeah, that's what's going on there. So what do you want to do with your studies, by the way? Like, what is your aim? I mean, if you know, like, don't see this as like pressure on. I'm just asking. But while I wait for that answer. I'd like to thank my sponsors, my supporters. All donations provided in light and love are received accordingly. If you like what I do, want to support what I do and my channel, what you're going to do with your pentacle energy is you're going to go to my bio. You're going to click on that link if you're on Instagram, and it's going to lead you to my YouTube account. If you're already on my YouTube seeing this, well, congratulations. All you have to do is scroll down in that description box, and you'll see my Venmo account. There's a link there. And do your magic. Your good magic, of course. The good stuff. Brings good stuff. It's a reciprocative force. Anyway. But if you're going from Instagram to YouTube, be intuitively guided to scroll through, and that is a unique messaging meant for you at that very time. And you do the same old, just pick it up from there. Anyway, thank you all in advance. Oh, eventually teach art? That's great. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I'm doing it in my own way now. But yeah, art, yeah, I've thought about that and like dreamt of that too. Yeah, I think I just had to go through some things first, and I'm doing it in a different way. But that's great. Do you know what age range you'd like to teach? Like you have in mind, about, who you naturally vibe with or would like to inspire? I'm just curious. I'm not trying to make conversation. I'm actually curious because I've come across those questions too. Like you have a general idea of like what you'd like to do, and then you pursue that, and then you come to realize like, oh, I gotta actually visualize my dream as far as who my crowd is. Like what makes me actually enjoy it? Why do I come here? Not just for the actual what do you call it? Mechanics of going through the motions, but who do I naturally vibe with that brings me like the most happiness, young adults. That's good. That's good. I mean, I made myself open to, several avenues, but yeah, I'd say, because you can be impactful in any range, but young adults is, I'd say, where I remembered it was like a turning point. So I do remember also art therapy for people with disability. That's excellent. Definitely. That's excellent. Well, good luck to you. That's wonderful. I want to know how that goes for you. That's great. So, okay. Now that this reading is officially over, 11:18 it is. Upon closing all portals, I send all energies back with their appropriate karmas due, initiating that force, that sequence that is most due. And sending all energies back. What else do we want to say? Closing all portals. Enlighten love now.